It all began with a question, a quiet thing, a quest for knowledge, inspiring me. Too many helplessly idly wait for the heavenly, but I'll accept no suppression of my empathy. I'm here to change the world.
Oftentimes, atheists are accused of only desiring to disprove a God's existence. Today, I will be addressing this misconception. First, no one can prove that your God doesn't exist. I can prove that your holy texts are inaccurate. I can prove your holy texts are immoral. I can prove your religion is harmful. I can even prove that your God's nature is contradictory and illogical, but even that doesn't disprove your God. I can't disprove your God. Second, I don't want to disprove your God. If people only believed in a God and did good things on his behalf, I would be totally okay with that. However, many terrible things have been done in your religion's name, and your God, if he exists, is responsible and should be held accountable. Not only would he be responsible, but you are responsible for supporting an institution that thinks women are inferior, teaches children that they are worthless, and generally causes dissension and worldwide turmoil. Religious wars, the declaration of condoms to prevent HIV and AIDS as a sin, stifling medical and scientific research which led to the deaths of millions, the suppression of women's rights, and the discrimination of groups of people are just a couple of other things that you and your God are responsible for. I don't know if your God exists, but it's better for his reputation if he didn't. It is preposterous to believe that an omnibenevolent God allows 15 million children to starve to death every year. It is unthinkable to believe that an omnipotent God can't stop horrendous acts from happening to the defenseless, like pedophiles molesting children. It is ludicrous to believe that an omniscient God that knew how terrible his creation would be and how much people would suffer didn't do anything to change it. It is asinine to believe that an omnipresent God that watches all of the suffering and evil in the world chooses to do nothing. It is senseless, fanatical, and deranged to believe that out of the 100 billion people who have ever lived, the great majority of them are mercilessly being tortured in a place of unending anguish. I haven't even mentioned the outrageous story of talking snakes and donkeys, or the story of 10 million species of animals traveling to the Middle East to fit into an ark smaller than the Titanic, which only held less than 4,000 passengers, with enough supplies to sustain them for an entire year, then migrated back to their natural habitat without leaving a trace that they ever made the journey. Well, I guess I did mention them now. The point is, these beliefs are nonsensical and do not adhere to reality. We are not saying a God doesn't exist, but all of the gods that have been presented thus far, over 2,500 deities, have not been proven to exist. You say a God exists, and I don't believe you. This is no different than people who say they've been abducted by aliens or witnessed Bigfoot in the wild. I don't believe them either. In the words of the late great Hitch, I'll leave you with this quote. Forgotten were the elementary rules of logic, that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and that which can be asserted without evidence can also be dismissed without evidence. I would like to thank you guys for watching and give a special shout out to my supporters over at patreon.com/reason. If you have a burning question that you'd like me to do a video on, you can send me a donation via PayPal to aolisttheatheist@gmail.com. I hope that you guys have a great day, and may reason forever outweigh religious stupidity. Peace.